Chloe Bailey recently dropped her debut solo album, and it has people talking for all the wrong reasons. The album ended up being a big flop, and people are now dragging Beyonce and accusing her of deliberately sabotaging Chloe. But why on earth would Beyonce sabotage her own artist? And why did the album flop so badly? So Beyonce is on the news once again, and she is getting dragged for trying to sabotage Chloe Bailey's new album, In Pieces. Chloe is one artist that often trends on social media because people can't stop talking about her, and she is already making a name for herself, so people had high expectations for her debut solo album. Unfortunately, the album did not meet up to the expectations and only sold 10,000 copies in the first week, and debuted at number 119 on the Billboard Hot 200 Albums chart. While it's not horrible, people expected more from her, and there has been so much talk on social media about how the album flopped hard. People have been trying to figure out how on earth the album managed to flop so badly, and they've managed to narrow things down to two reasons. One was that Chloe didn't put her best interests forward, and two, Beyonce sabotaged her. And people kind of expected Beyonce to ride hard for Chloe and help her push the album on social media. But Beyonce never said anything or made any posts on social media, and people are convinced that Beyonce deliberately set Chloe up for failure. Last year, Chloe asked her fans which song they wanted to hear from her because she couldn't decide between For the Night and Surprise. She set up a poll on Twitter to hear what people had to say, and most people said that they wanted her to release For the Night. But a few days after this, she revealed that Beyonce had used her veto power to override the fans' request and insisted that Chloe release Surprise instead.
I know what y'all picked about the polls, but when the queen speaks, and that's all I'm gonna say, and that's all that matters to me.
So at this point, it was clear that Chloe wasn't really making music for her fans, but she was making music to please Beyonce. This is what made people extra mad because they felt like if Chloe was going over and beyond to please Beyonce, to the point where she ignored the fans' wishes, then Beyonce should have done more to help Chloe. B was dragged on social media with people saying Beyonce is nasty for not promoting Chloe's album. A simple IG repost would have probably given Chloe a top 50 debut. Bey Overrated is a queen with no crown because she ain't lifting nobody up. Not to be funny, but I really want to know what was the point of Beyonce signing Chloe? Like, was it for a look? So that someone can be under her? I don't get it, cause how do you let your artist drop an album and you don't support it not once? And now she sold 10K. And nah, Beyonce could have at least posted Chloe Bailey album on her story. I mean, ain't that your artist? Now, this is a hot mess and people are mad at Beyonce, but we have to remember that this is Beyonce that we're talking about.